none of them believed me.
RDKL Grunt. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. RDKL Grunt. Dice. Buenas, ¿cuánta falta?
¿Cuánto falta? A las 6. Falta media hora. 20 minutos. Faltan 20 minutos. ¿Por qué no me está transmitiendo en el otro? ¿Espera qué? Dame un segundo. ¿Ah? ¿Claro? Dame un segundo.
Cristóbal Gamer. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Que no me transmitía,
Cristóbal
Chris, en
Gamer.
el...
Dice. Buenas.
No me transmitía, no, me acabo de dar cuenta
Norman
que no me
Cannon.
transmitía en el YouTube, en el
Bienvenido al
Twitch.
árbol de
En el
Bird.
YouTube siempre en el Twitch no, pero ya.
Norman Cannon.
Ya quedó, ya quedó.
Dice. Buenos días.
Buenos días, Norman. Sí me levanté, tiene un ratito que me levanté. Chris, aprovecha a usar el BitQ y ponle las palabras claves al streaming. Mira, esto voy poniendo, te voy explicando mientras, ¿cómo se llama? Mientras inicia, ¿vale? Por ejemplo, mira.
Norman Cannon. Thanks for
¡Oh,
subscribing.
Norman! ¡Vamos!
Streamlabs. Dice. Asterisco Norman Cannon to subscribe with I1.
Gracias, Norman, por esa sub, como siempre. Un fuerte besito por apoyar, Norman.
Norman Cannon.
Gracias, hermano.
Dice. Uy, Black, ya se pasaron 2 años en menos
Dos
de
llevas
nada.
ya. Verga, si llevas 2. Ya hay que darte algo, Norman. Hay que regalarte algo, coño. A ver, en estos días nos ponemos de acuerdo. A ver qué madre te regalo, cabrón. Porque te debo lo del primer año. No te lo he dado. Igual no me has pedido qué cosa. Bueno, sí me dijiste un juego, ¿vale? Pero no ha estado en baja. Ah, te decía yo, chico. Te decía yo, Chris. Le pones aquí, mira. Livestream, por ejemplo. Vale. Vale. Entonces le damos aquí. Vamos acá. Ay,
Regres.
a veces las agarra las madres.
Bienvenido
pero a
al
veces se
árbol
pone
de Bird.
mamón. Banner.
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Oye, Black, que tiene que me tengas el dinero ahí para el GTA 6. Norman Cannon.
Lo que pasa es que me lo voy a gastar, cabrón.
Dice. Voy por Arlecchino en esta versión.
Venga. Eso ya lo hablamos personal, Chris. No lo digas aquí, cabrón. Buscando esto. En todo caso sería Natlan. Ya, ponte ahí, sería Natlan.
Jesús Olivero. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird. Jesús Olivero. Dice. Black, te sacarás a Arlecchino.
Y la voy a sacar para ustedes, chicos. Ya lo saben. Ya le das aquí copy. Vamos al se llama estamos streameando ahorita. Vamos a ponerle. Ah, oh, chat software. Pura 415. Veamos. ¿Qué tal?
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice.
Ah, te va a entrar.
Estaba viendo a un YouTube que hizo una tierra list de armas de Arlecchino y colocó post a todos los cambios el báculo de las arenas de Sino como segunda mejor arma XD, así que no estaba tan fumada mi teoría.
Sí, sí. Es que yo nunca dije que tuviera mal. Simplemente dije que había que ajustarlo. Listo, ya le pusimos. Y ya está. Chris. Ahora, te explicaba yo mientras iniciaba perdón, mientras iniciaba el streaming. Vale, mientras el streaming te explico, mira. Esto de aquí, ¿vale? Es para la puntuación que tiene
Cristóbal
Se llama la
Gamer
palabra, ¿vale?
dice. Si decía que con reloj de maestría alcanza un DPS alto.
Ya, con 6.6 es la puntuación, ¿vale? De lo relacionado que está con la palabra que tú pusiste, ¿vale? Con esta palabra que tú buscaste como base, ¿vale? El volumen de búsqueda, este es importantísimo, Chris, porque, por ejemplo, si tiene un color verde que llama mucho la
Norman Cannon
atención y tiene un volumen
dice.
bajo, ¿vale? Es una
Yo le
palabra,
pondré una ola que tenía sin usar XD.
¿vale? Es una palabra que
Norman
no
Cannon
se usa mucho, pero que es muy
dice.
buena, ¿vale?
Joume.
Ahora, por ejemplo, si lo que tú quieres aquí es competencia, por ejemplo, tú le pones competencia, mira, muy alto. Si yo pongo esta de aquí, me sale muy alto. ¿Qué quiere decir? Número de palabras 2. O sea, la gente muy alto. Mira, por ejemplo, este es muy alto. ¿Qué quiere decir? Que si yo pongo esto entre mis palabras, mucha gente lo pone, ¿ya? O sea, muy alto la
Tarsai.
competencia, ¿vale?
Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Entonces, tú te vas a basar
Ave.
entre la competencia y el
Bienvenido al
volumen de
árbol de Bird.
búsqueda, ¿vale? El volumen de búsqueda es la cantidad de veces que la gente lo busca, pues. La probabilidad de que más gente lo busque. Entonces, si le das aquí un volumen de búsqueda muy bajo, por ejemplo, bajo, es muy alto, mira. Este, por ejemplo, la competencia es alta, ¿vale? Ponerle Genshin Impact es una palabra muy común, entonces no es recomendable ponerla. La podemos poner, sí, una, dos, tres de estas que tienen competencia y las demás pues vamos mezclando entre más altas, entre las otras. Entonces, por competencia, por ejemplo, esta es muy baja. Mira, podemos poner, por ejemplo, no sé, ahorita, las que yo puse, por ejemplo, el rerun de banner tiene una competencia muy baja, ¿vale?
Cristóbal
Para la
Gamer
palabra del livestream.
dice. Y eso se puede ver editando un video o hay que buscarlo en ese apartado aparte.
Creo que también se puede en el vídeo, Cris. A ver. Pero es mejor allá. De hecho, lo puedes traer de allá hacia el S, Chris. Hacia el streaming. Creo, me parece. Pero déjame ver a ver si se puede. Yo acabo de poner, por ejemplo, ahorita las palabras.
Cristóbal Gamer
Ah, mira.
dice.
Estas son las que copié ahorita.
Lo digo más que nada para que pueda editarlo por el celular cuando no tenga la PC.
Aquí, por ejemplo, pones livestream. 4 puntos. Se puede, creo, Chris. Lo que pasa es que acá es más chico, ¿vale? Está, mira, aquí te dice la palabra y la búsqueda. Lo único que aquí no le puedes poner volumen, no puedes filtrar. O bueno, sí,
RDKL
no puedes
Grunt
filtrar, ¿vale? Aquí no puedes filtrar.
dice.
Ya en el otro sí.
Yo quiero a Mami Clorinde.
Mira, aquí te dice puntuación de
Cristóbal
relación.
Gamer dice.
2.8.
Y en
4.
el programa te deja filtrar. Norman
Aquí en el
Cannon
programa sí, mira.
dice. Salud.
Mira, le doy entre más y menos. Gracias. Por ejemplo, vamos a buscar, no sé, ahorita Arlequino, ¿vale?
Cristóbal Gamer
Ahorita
dice.
Arlequino va a estar buscada,
Cuando editas los
¿vale?
videos por ahí.
Ah, no sé, acá en el programa no sé. Es que en el
RDKL
celular
Grunt
casi no lo uso, vi que es diferente.
dice. Ojalá la hagan on fill. Porque quiero estar mirándole todo el tiempo posible mientras juego XD.
De hecho es de PS. La tipa es de PS. Pero todavía no comienza. Ahí está, por ejemplo, mira, Chris, aquí
Cristóbal
le queremos
Gamer
poner competencia, ¿vale?
dice. Ella es DPS.
¿Vale? Competencia medio, por ejemplo, todo mundo va a estar poniendo, por ejemplo, la palabra lechino. ¿Qué voy a hacer? Entonces voy a buscar en vez de competencia, pero que sea bajita, ¿vale? Bueno, siempre aquí tiene casi competencia. Arlequino Corea, por ejemplo, eso lo puedes poner y casi nadie usa Arlequino Corea, ¿vale? Arlequino Constelaciones, por ejemplo, casi nadie lo usa. Y son cosas que, por ejemplo,
RDKL Grunt
cosas que la
dice.
gente busca, ¿vale?
Pero me refiero a Clorinde, no a Arlecchino.
Ah, clorinde, no sabemos. Por ejemplo, aquí hay unas que obviamente no son. Mira, Arlequino Kit. Esta casi nadie la pone, mira. Tiene una competencia muy baja, pero tiene una alta probabilidad de encontrar, que alguien la busque. Vale. Banner de la 4 punto y tanto. Arlequino News, por ejemplo. Esto casi nadie lo pone. De hecho, nosotros nunca poníamos esta palabra. Funciona, ¿vale? Eso funciona. Arlequino, aquí por ejemplo dice leak, pero en vez de leak ponen Arlequino Weapons, por ejemplo. Llama la atención. Ahorita, por ejemplo, si estamos jugando Arlequino 4.6, ya, por ejemplo. Ahora, yo quiero al revés. las palabras de
Cristo
mayor volumen de
válgame.
búsqueda, por ejemplo aquí
Dice.
arlequino.
Pregunta ahí si puedo poner etiquetas que no sea justamente la palabra pero que esté relacionado a algo así
Así
como un
es.
mini clickbait en las etiquetas para que salga más en YouTube.
Claro, ya tú pones, por ejemplo, si empezaste buscando las de arlequino, por ejemplo, no quiero poner todas de arlequino, pero por ejemplo quiero poner algo relacionado con arlequino, no sé, soportes, por ejemplo, Genshin Impact, para saber qué soportes ponemos, ¿no? Que quiero buscar soportes de arlequino. Pones soportes Genshin Impact, ya por
Cristo
ejemplo, vienes
válgame.
aquí y
Dice.
buscas, por ejemplo.
Casa de la hoguera.
Ajá, puede ser, por ejemplo, Casa de la Hoguera o le pones historia de arlequino, ya te salen algunas cosas. Mira, por ejemplo, hoguera. Casa de la Hoguera, mira, muy bajo. Tiene una competencia muy baja, casi nadie lo busca. Pero sí hay gente que lo busca, mira, 1500. Volumen, mira, por ejemplo, Genshin Impact, C4 Live, Hoguera, mira, aquí por ejemplo pones Hoguera, la competencia es alta, pero el volumen es bajito, la puntuación es de 1. Para las que tengan mayor puntuación, por ejemplo, son interactive. Puedes poner diferentes palabras, ¿vale? Ahora, por ejemplo, también es importante, por ejemplo, si le pones, fíjate, esto también quiero que lo veas, se llama
Norman
Arlequino,
Cannon.
¿vale?
Dice. Ponle mami Ricky.
Por ejemplo, mira, pones la palabra única de Arlequino, que es el personaje, y le das a quien dice preguntas. Mira, estas son súper importantes que las aprendas, Chris. Mira, por ejemplo, preguntas. Arlequino work it, o sea, Arlequino funciona. Por ejemplo, esto ya es una pregunta basada en la que alguien podría escribir. Acuérdate que siempre cuando van a escribir en Google, siempre pones Arlequino, ¿qué hace? Arlequino esto, Arlequino el otro. Entonces, por ejemplo, algo que normalmente ustedes me han preguntado y es común, Arlequino es tan fuerte como New Billet. Entonces ya, obviamente aquí tienes que saber de inglés, ya le pones, por ejemplo, lo traduces. Quieres sacar, por ejemplo, voy a sacar estas tres que no sabes qué dicen. Is arlequino playable, arlequino es jugable, por ejemplo, cómo se pronuncia arlequino, arlequino es mala, etcétera. Ya, por ejemplo, copio aquí, voy al traductor, state, ¿vale? Inglés es español. Ya. Perdón. Ya. ¿Será arlequino más fuerte que Nevilet? ¿Cómo dibujar arlequino? ¿Se puede jugar arlequino? ¿Cómo se pronuncia arlequino? Genshin Impact, ¿es arlequino mala? Ya. Copias y pegas y pegas. Y listo, vámonos.
Cristo válgamer.
Sobre todo las preguntas es
Dice.
importante que las pongas.
Igual pongo algunas etiquetas en inglés para que así salga más o pongo todas en español.
No, también puedes poner algunas en inglés. Pero, por ejemplo, cuando vayas a poner así, Chris, haces la trampa acá, mira. Eso también sirve. También te lo jala, mira, por ejemplo, aquí. O sea, puedes poner las etiquetas, algunas en español, otras en inglés. Y, por ejemplo, etiquetas que tú quieras usar. Por ejemplo, haces esto de aquí, copias, por ejemplo. Yo, por ejemplo, aquí no voy a copiar la etiqueta, ¿vale? Voy a copiar nada más el título. Esto también es bueno que lo hagas. Por ejemplo, pones el título aquí en el texto de abajo. En cualquier lugar, ¿vale? Lo pones aquí. Y le das copiar. Y eso también te sube el rating. Y, por ejemplo, quiero me entraron etiquetas ahí, pero quiero copiar algunas extras que me gustaría tener, pues las pongo aquí. Copio acá y digo, por ejemplo, no sé, quiero copiar estas etiquetas que acabo de poner aquí. Por ejemplo, teníamos. Ya las pongo aquí, ¿ya? Y ya están las etiquetas ahí. Y eso también te genera aquí, mira, te genera puntuación, mira, 5550. ¿Ya? ¿Ves? También te genera puntuación aquí. Por ejemplo, quiero en español, quiero en inglés, pues los pongo ahí también. Pongo el título del texto. Ahora, si quieres un título del video para crear, en lo que inicia, que ya no tarda inicia. No, espérate, es el que inicia. ¿Quieres que inicie? Ya, por ejemplo, quieres un título, le das aquí, por ejemplo, título, ¿dónde está? No. Espera aquí. Vale, generar un video, por ejemplo, no sé, live, pones una palabra, livestream 4.6, ¿vale? Generar. ¿Ya? Ya pones esto, por ejemplo. ¿Sí? ¿Ya? Y hay otro, pero no me acuerdo dónde está. Es aquí, creo que igual. Por ejemplo, aquí lo pones livestream 4.6, la mejor versión. Ejemplo, ¿no? Y ahí te genera algunas palabras que pueden relacionarse. Mira. Aquí también te enseña otros. Mira, por ejemplo, te enseña videos más populares para la palabra. Mira. A veces te enseña algunos interesantes. Por ejemplo, aquí mira.
Alilla.
4.6 Special Program. Y ya
Bienvenido
copias
al
algunas
árbol de
ideas de
Bird.
ahí, weón. También te enseña, mira, Livestream 4.6 Program Watching Party.
Cristo
¿vale?
Valgamer. Dice.
Ya, por ejemplo.
Si también use eso.
Por ejemplo, aquí le puedo robar este de aquí. Iconito. O sea, robar en el sentido se escucha muy feo, pero bueno, por ejemplo, puedo hacer esto. Ponerlo acá. Ahí. Se lo agrego a mi livestream, ¿vale? Pues ahí si vieron, le agregué en el de Twitch, le agregué, ahorita lo voy a agregar en el de YouTube, le agregué el simbolito rojo que le ponen, ¿vale? Y eso es un plus para tu canal. O sea, ¿por qué? Le agregas algo que a lo mejor otro canal tenía y que tú no tenías todavía, ¿vale? Y por ejemplo, voy a venir, esto, vamos allá, livestream ahí. Ya se ve bonito, pues ya le agregué el otro. Ya, bueno, ya está, mira, ya tiene el botoncito. También esas cosas son llamativas. Y aquí, por ejemplo, me salieron palabras interesantes. Genshin, Impact, son 3. Pero, por ejemplo, puedo cortar esto y ya le puedo. Y así puedes juguetear, Chris, con estas cosas. Por ejemplo, aquí para optimizar, mira, por ejemplo, aquí me dice,
Cristo Valgamer.
analizando el video,
Dice.
¿vale?
Revisa la live a ver si está iniciando.
Todavía no. Y por ejemplo, le das a analizar el video y te sugiere, mira. Aquí te dice, Genshin Impact Program Community is angry. What to expect. Mira, por ejemplo, este está buenísimo, mira. Podemos cambiar esto. Mira. Por ejemplo, en vez de tener toda esta mentira, le podemos poner el otro.
Cristo
Mira.
Valgamer. Dice. Ya se actualizó.
Vale.
Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Sí. Está 29 segundos en comercial. Entonces, esas cosas las puedes hacer, Chris. Por ejemplo, aquí te puedes checar. Aquí, por ejemplo, Dragon Dogma 12. Mira, ahí tiene eso. Aquí te enseña, mira. Mira. Aquí puedes ponerle el título. Nada más lo cambias a español. ¿Ya? Cambias a español. Y ya te da más puntuación. Mira, de 48 a 55 pasó a esto. ¿Ah? Obviamente el título no se lo cambias, nada más hay que cambiarle las portadas porque también me falta la portada. Aquí no ha subido por las portadas.
Cristo Valgamer. Dice.
Ya está.
Hay un banner no.
¿Banner de qué? Igual, por ejemplo, para las fotos también ¿cómo se llama? Te las puntúa. Mira, 94. Esta no sé por qué alcanzó 98, pero está bastante bien. Mira, las
Cristo
puntúa.
Valgamer.
Eso también lo voy a checar yo.
Dice. Graba no.
Ahorita voy a grabar. Ahorita tranquilo. Ya está. Muy buenos chicos, ¿cómo están? Sean bienvenidos. Yo soy Amigo Viere. Estamos en otro capítulo más de Genshin Impact y el día de hoy vamos a ver pues la presentación de la Livestream 4.6. Vamos a ver qué se presentarán, que pues, ya sabemos que por ahí van a presentar como primer punto lo más importante, el mapa nuevo, que ya va a ser la última sección de Fontaine. Ahora sí ya nada más nos quedan las versiones de relleno y de pasito para Natlan, un pasito más a la 5.0 y posteriormente a ver qué va a pasar ya cuando tengan las 7 gnosis. Y obviamente, pues bueno, de ahí nos iremos a Shesnaya, que son las últimas que nos hacen falta. Vamos a ver también a Arlequino. Obviamente su familia Arlequino va a estar involucrada de alguna manera. Vamos a ver la continuación y finalización de la historia de Fontaine. Yo creo que ya será la finalización, a menos que haya alguna otra cosa más que agregar. Pero ya son cositas que ya, bueno, total no van a afectar hasta cierto punto la historia. Pues nada, recuerden que también nos van a dar un nuevo personaje para conocer. Venga, Arlequino. Vamos allá.
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of mythology
Dale,
and
empieza fuerte, hablándonos
superstition.
de
Legends tell of how before the birth of the court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as Remuria. Remurians believed their king Remus would bring eternal prosperity to the islands of the High Sea. However, the God King's seers prophesied discord. The greatest empire will face the most utter destruction, and this is Fortuna. Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land, and composed a splendorous symphony based upon it. He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise if they harmonized with his perfect symphony. But today... Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program! Let's take a look at the trailer!
Bienvenido al árbol de
On
vida.
occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan, shrouded in secrecy.
We all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in the process.
I did not anticipate we would meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Una misión especial. Ok.
Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon!
Está bien, weón.
An order once given cannot be
Este nuevo
rescinded.
personaje, güey. No me jodas.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
A traitor.
Sino was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours.
I want you to become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Verga, los hijos
Your
peleándose con
words
ella,
paint
güey.
an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told, so I do hope you decide to tag along.
There are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Verga, güey. Para mí que la están controlando, güey. El rey ese que apareció así como en un altar, la está controlando.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program.
Yay! Welcome, everyone!
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that everyone would agree that the House of the Hearth isn't an ordinary orphanage. But just in case you needed any convincing, we've invited their voice actors to share some information with us today.
Hey, everyone! My name is Erin Yvette. I'm the voice of Arlecchino, the father of the House of the Hearth. You might also recall that she's a Fatui harbinger known as the Knave. I'm so thrilled to have been invited to the special program.
Yeah, hi folks, I'm Damon Mills, the voice of Linny, and he's also a member of the House of the Hearth.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And although he's not a member of the House of the Hearth, we've also brought the harbinger of laughter and cheer, the one and only voice of Arataki Ito.
What up? It's me, Max Middleman. Hey, everybody, what's going on? My bros, my guys, my dudes.
Dude, so good.
Are you excited to be here?
Vibes, vibes, vibes.
Vibes for days.
All right, well, without any further delay, let's start introducing the new content from version 4.6. I've heard that travelers will be experiencing new content related to the House of the Hearth in the upcoming version. Erin, why don't you give us a rundown on what sort of organization the House of the Hearth is?
Yes, it would be my pleasure. Based on the most recent intelligence reports, the House of the Hearth is a Fatui intelligence organization operated by the Knave. It takes in children who no longer have a home due to all manner of reasons, and they receive an education in a variety of disciplines. Naturally, at the same time as it provides a home, the children also take on various responsibilities.
Okay, this sounds like everything that we already know from the game. Is there more news to hear?
Yes, everyone knows that the House of the Hearth is a rather complicated orphanage, and the Knave, the fourth harbinger of the Fatui, is still hiding many unsolved mysteries. So how about we start diving into all the new information that we have about Arlecchino?
Yeah. Let's do it!
Yes, let's do it!
Okay, first, I want to hear it straight from y'all. What kind of person do you think the Knave is?
Oh, no. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling a lot of pressure right now. This is giving me all sorts of deja vu. I guess during the Fontaine Archon quest, I noticed that Arlecchino was really skilled at directing the conversation. Her way of speaking was incredibly refined and polite, but she was also incredibly intimidating. I mean, remember how Farina pretended not to recognize her and talked about having nightmares? I totally get where she was coming from. But that's just an outsider's point of view, right? What is the Knave like as a parent? I think Damon is probably the best person to answer that question. Okay, take it away.
Okay, you were hoping that I would be the weakest link?
Yeah.
Well, she's a very strict father.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Strict. All right, it sounds like she gives everyone an intimidating impression.
Yeah, but I think Arlecchino loves all of the house's children equally, and she would never treat them harshly for no reason, though the kids feel a lot of pressure during her lessons and are often scared speechless by her stern attitude. It's probably for their own good. In an organization like the Fatui, these kids actually need to be more mature, tough, and patient than other children who are their age, you know?
That's actually kind of sad, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Who hurt this Knave? I want to know. Why are they this way?
Okay, wait. Are you trying to say that she treats the kids like that because she was traumatized?
Ooh, okay. Now that's very sharp of you, but let's keep Arlecchino's secrets hidden for just a little bit longer.
Okay. I do have a question, though. Why did the children call her father?
Well, if you're curious about Arlecchino's past, then you'll have to find your answer in the game.
That's fair.
Her story quest, Ignis Purgatorius, will be released with version 4.6. Now, I don't want to spoil anyone's gameplay experience by saying too much about her quest, okay? But I do hope that travelers will be able to appreciate Arlecchino's unique charm after they've experienced her entire story.
Yeah. Version 4.6 will also introduce a new feature, the Focused Experience Mode. Now, if you use the feature while playing Arlecchino's story quest, then it will minimize the number of times that you'll be interrupted by characters or quest locations being allocated to other quests. So, hopefully this mode will help
mientras
travelers
explican
have a
eso,
better
Chris,
story
te explico rápidamente el contexto, ¿vale? Por lo que yo entendí, básicamente habla de... Desde un principio nos habla de Remuria, ¿vale? Nos habla de que era una nación que quería ser poderosa y la típica nación poderosa, ¿vale? Pero que quería vivir alejada de los poderes de Celestia y toda la cosa, y quería hacer como una especie de utopía, ¿vale? Pero al parecer le salió mal el pedo y algo pasó, pero no entendí qué cosa pasó, ¿vale? Arlequino la mandan en una misión, al parecer va a ir en una misión.
No teníamos la Storquest de un heraldo desde Tartaglia.
Transfixed. This is where you fall.
She's so cool.
That was awesome.
I like how she glides.
Entonces, ella va a hablar con Nubiel.
Norman Cannon.
Por eso se entiende.
Dice,
¿Vale?
vamos Arlecchino revive al Genshin.
¿Cómo se llama? A ver, hablar Nubiel y le propone una misión. Algo, alguna misión de X y Z. No se ve, pero se escucha en audio, ¿vale? Imagino que ella va a la aldea. Ella va a la aldea y se arma el pedo, pues, pero lleva a los hijos. Pero no sabemos, no te lo explican por qué ella los ataca. Entonces ellos se preguntan por qué nos atacan.
Guys, you're too loud. Pipe down. Sorry, let's listen to what she has to say.
Wait, I think I remember. It's the red portion of the HP bar. When you have a bond of life active, it'll absorb any healing that your character receives. So they can't regain HP until the bond of life value has been healed.
Yeah.
Yes,
right?
Very good, student. When Arlecchino has a bond of life greater than or equal to a certain percentage of her health bar, her normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to pyro damage, which can't be overridden by other elemental infusions. And while she's in this state, her normal attacks will consume a portion of her current bond of life to deal more damage and reduce the remaining cooldown on her elemental skill.
A la vez sí se reduce bastante la vida.
Wait a second.
It's a lot.
So you're saying that she'll deal more damage with her normal attack when her bond of life is higher?
Put simply, yes.
Whoa. Wait a second. No, wait. I get it. Wait, so Arlecchino can give herself a bond of life, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, otherwise she'd have to chase down enemies who can put a bond of life on her. Actually, that sounds kind of funny.
I'd like to see that. And that brings us to our elemental skill. Arlecchino's skill doesn't just damage enemies, it also applies a blood debt directive to any enemy that it hits, which will damage them periodically. And when she uses a charged attack or her elemental burst, she'll absorb nearby blood debt directives. This also allows her to obtain a bond of life based on the number of directives that she absorbed. So don't worry, Max.
Oh, I was very concerned.
I know you were.
Okay, hold on. She can't regain HP until her bond of life is removed, right? So how does she stay in the fight?
Well, after dishing out damage, Arlecchino's elemental burst will reset the cooldown of her elemental skill and heal her based on her attack and her current bond of life.
Oh, okay.
Also, thanks to one of her talents, while Arlecchino is in combat, she gains bonus pyro damage, but also cannot be affected by any healing effects other than the healing provided by her burst.
Whoa, so that seems like she's as ruthless to herself as she is to her enemies. Like she needs therapy.
Probably. She's kind of a savage. I mean, right. So Arlecchino even has a special kind of movement whenever she uses her charged attack, right?
Ooh, that looks perfect for scaring her enemies.
Yes.
Yeah, and for putting some serious pressure on them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's about time to introduce the event wishes in version 4.6. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
So exciting.
All right. During the first phase of version 4.6, Arlecchino, the knave, and Linny will both enjoy a drop rate boost. The all-new 5-star polearm Crimson Moon Semblance will also become available. Also, the Wanderer and Baiju will return in the second phase, so be sure to keep an eye out.
Yay! Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Okay, so Aaron and Damon, do you have any other news you'd like to share?
Actually, I do. Let's discuss the new weekly boss.
Oh,
that's right. We were just talking about how the knave shows different faces to her family members and to outsiders, but in special circumstances, she will reveal another side.
Dice. La segunda
That's
parte
right.
va a agregar más
Are you
pocho.
ready to see a new knave?
Yes! I am ready!
So ready!
A ver, ya está que está perro, Ay, se expande a la verga. Ese está fácil.
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Si parece trillado.
Wow. Not even Linny and Fremine have seen this side of her before.
So the knave is accepting challengers now?
Oh my gosh. She's so elegant, but also super duper dangerous.
Ooh, that feels even more
No sé,
badass.
yo esa
with
vieja la veo
twice
como que sufre
the
por dentro.
badassitude.
Tiene algún
It's
trauma
not
muy
so
feo.
simple to see the knave's
Normal
other
canon.
side. She'll appear
Dice.
normally at first, as
Y el
if she
banner
were
regional.
giving
No,
you
ese
an
no va a
ordinary
venir
training
todavía.
lesson, waiting to counter your attacks.
Yeah, it seems like she'll dodge all of our attacks like a phantom if we're out of her immediate range.
Yeah, it feels like she's implying that we're all in the palm of her hand.
I mean, you guys know what her personality's like. She doesn't want her children crying or running away from conflict. Instead, she hopes that they'll be able to take the initiative, even if their opponent is their own father. The outside world will not show her children mercy, so neither can she afford to be too forgiving to them. If you do not repay the blood debt directives the knave applies to you, all her attacks against you will be enhanced. But if
A
you
la
manage
mierda,
to
te va a meter
out-heal
esa
the
madre.
bond of life, the knave will reward you for repaying this blood debt, and your charged attacks against her will be enhanced.
Ah.
Don't the bone wings on her back look like spiders?
I hate
Yes, that's it.
A ver,
Oh my
ataque
gosh,
ese-
it's like she has total control of her prey while she watches them struggle and closes the distance. Ugh, it's kind of creepy being the hunted one for once.
Okay. I think we should stop the introduction here. Let's leave some space for everyone to experience the challenge for themselves.
Wait, so I know that many travelers will be
Bastante bien.
wondering about this. The Knave's boss form is tied to her story quest. Normally, players would have to progress the story to a certain point in order to participate in the challenge. But now we have a quick challenge feature for weekly Trounce domain bosses.
Yeah.
As long as travelers are adventure rank 40 or higher, they'll be able to challenge her directly by going to the Adventurer Handbook, going to the Domains tab, selecting Trounce domains, and pressing Quick Challenge.
Oh, that's cool. That's a
Yeah.
nice little shortcut to the battle.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to that.
A la
That
del
is
libro, que
really
puedes
valuable
apretar
information to
tarjetas
have.
sin necesidad de
And
pasar la
it
historia.
also looks like it's my turn to deliver some news. 2 new artifact sets will become available in
set
version
artifact.
4.6. Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy and Unfinished Reverie. Travelers who are interested in them should stay tuned for more information.
Cool. Oh, you're finished. Okay, wait, how come your update was so short? It wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, give us more.
Okay, I actually do have other news to share.
Ooh.
Yes. In version 4.6, Sumeru City will be experiencing an unsolved
Cristóbal
mystery.
Gamer.
Ooh.
And
Dice.
for some reason,
A
Sinos
quedarnos
got
en ese
mixed up in
dominio
it.
como
Hey,
nuestra
how
casa
did you
por
know
un mes
about
mínimo,
that?
carita riéndose.
His
Algo
picture's
así.
right there.
Oh, right. Oops. Well, Sino wanted to investigate personally because someone involved in the case has a very unique identity, and the two of them share a close connection.
Sounds like there's some serious shenanigans going on.
That's right. Is this a case where we get to use violence if the situation gets too complicated?
Yes.
These are all very good guesses, but I'll offer you one clue that you probably wouldn't be able to guess otherwise. A mysterious youngster with connections to the mystery
mira, ese es
will
el
make
gato.
his debut during the case. And Sino's friends are not just freeloaders who only show up for food. Tainari, Kale, Alhaitham, and Kave will all come to support him when he's in a pinch. So yeah, if you want to know more about what happens in this case, then be sure to check out Sino's second story quest, Lupus Aureus Act 2. Travelers can venture to Sumeru and investigate the secrets lurking underneath the sands. In due time, of course.
Sarah, you totally delivered. That was great news. Speaking of great news, I think Damon also has some important information to share.
Wait.
Really?
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
We've just presented too much information too quickly. Can we take a break, please, so we can digest all of it, please?
Damon!
Please.
He can't keep getting away
I
with
always
this.
do, though.
All right.
No, Damon, you're right.
I know.
Let's check out the first redemption code before we continue introducing the new content.
That's what I thought.
That was amazing. That's what I thought.
W, T, K, P, P, E, 8, Z, Z, R, Z.
BlackBIRDXU.
Dale.
Dice. WTKBMBD8
Ah, ¿dónde dejé el reading code? Ya lo perdí, bo. Cerré. Lo dejé acá. Ay, ya no, acá está. Yo lo escribí mal, puta madre. A ver, WTK.
Cristóbal Gamer.
PD.
Dice.
8ZZ.
Envíame el código para ponerlo
vale.
en Discord.
Voy. Espérame que lo puse mal.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. So,
Hey!
we've already told you the story of Arlecchino and the House of the Hearth. So, why don't we continue the story of Remuria, which you saw in the beginning of the program?
I would like this very much, please.
Yes, you did such a good job. Encore.
A new area of Fontaine will open in version 4.6. Travelers will get to visit the village of Petrichor. Though, would there even be much to see on such a small island?
Well, yeah, I guess this is where I'm supposed to really confidently say totally, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, now that you've mentioned it, there's definitely more to this village than meets the eye, right?
Yeah, I think we're focused on the wrong thing here. This is where the kingdom of Remuria's remains lay at rest. So, how big was such a glorious and prosperous nation, really?
Oh, well, now that you say that, I mean, this little town looks a whole lot bigger.
Now that's a neat trick.
Códigos protogemas primer código.
This is where we'll meet
WTKB
a talking cat. With its guidance, we will be able to see the civilization that vanished thousands of years ago.
What? Oh my gosh, that's amazing!
Anything for a talking cat.
As Aaron mentioned at the beginning of the program, King
Aliyah.
Remus composed a symphony,
Bienvenido al árbol
one
de
with
vida.
wondrous power that grants the wishes of the human souls dwelling within.
Yes, I'm getting it. I
Dice.
actually, I don't
You're
get it.
so not getting it.
Protogemas
That's okay.
primer código.
I will explain it in a few words. So you'll just have to learn about the symphony by going on an adventure with this little cat. I'll avoid spoiling the adventure itself, but you'll arrive at the Remuria ruins with the cat. The kingdom's remnants slumber in the depths where the sunlight can't reach. You'll meet a dragon in the deep seas.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you'll be able to obtain powers relating to the symphony, which will help you explore the lost realm of Remuria. You'll be able to pause the melody within the realm of this ancient civilization. You can also unseal time in places where it stopped.
So these
cool.
powers will let you interact with specific objects in the ruins. You know, that might be useful for solving puzzles during your adventure.
Totally.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, a forgotten statue sits in a recess of the fated castle, silently proclaiming the immortality and glory of a great civilization. It awaits a warrior who would dare challenge the majesty of the ancient ruler.
Oh yeah, that's right. The statue of marble and brass will soon be coming as a boss. You can earn all sorts of materials if you manage to beat it in a challenge.
I'm so hyped for it.
Oh my gosh, yes. And Damon, you did such a great job with
Yes, you
introducing
did.
it.
That was great. That was great,
Yeah.
Damon. Wait, but real quick question. How do we even get to such a remote little island?
That is a great question. Travelers who have already completed the third act of the Archon quest, Song of the Dragon and Freedom, will automatically unlock a teleport waypoint in the village of Petrichor. Hopefully this helps travelers with exploring the new area.
I I've heard that this feature will return for many new areas in the future.
So exciting.
I know. So cool. All right, that's all the information that we have about Fontaine for now.
And now, outside of the region, ...
It seems like a new style of rock and roll is getting popular in Inazuma.
Rock and roll.
Yeah! All right, let's all take a short break before we get into the next section. Take a look at today's second redemption code.
Yeah!
All right.
Cristo válgame. Dice.
9
Qué rápido.
HRM. Sí, lo sé. Me pareció muy rápido. Supongo que porque tardaron mucho en la presentación. Que fue larga, la verdad, la presentación fue bastante larga. Dale. ¿Qué te pasé el segundo código gris?
RDKL Grunt. Dice. Pinta bien la nueva zona.
Welcome back, everyone!
Hey!
Okay, I hear
Dice,
that a musical tour is coming to
protogemas primer
Inazuma, and the
código,
organizer is none other than Arataki Ito himself! Max, would you like to tell us more about it?
It would be my absolute pleasure, compadre. So, I got a question. Does everyone still remember Dvorak?
Of course! He participated in last year's Lantern Rite, right?
That's right, yeah.
Both Hu Tao and Shinyan performed there.
That's right, and this time, it's an epic tour for the ages organized by none other than Ito and Dvorak.
Oh my gosh, and even the concert name sounds really epic.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, the way he says, incandescent Arataki rockin' for life tour de force of awesomeness really gives off the feeling of rock and roll. And the theme of this concert is about life. Specifically, it's about a brave puppy who saved the lives of countless other creatures on the battlefield.
Aww, that's so cute.
Adorable.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. I really hope the Music Festival of Life will inspire everyone to unleash their own rock and roll spirit. And I'll let you in on a little secret. Ito himself will personally be performing on the big stage.
What? Oh my gosh, that's gonna be awesome.
Yes, it will be. And here's more exclusive news for you. Dvorak will be giving away a brand new musical instrument to our travelers called the Nightwind Horn.
Ooh.
So if you enjoy playing music in real life, or especially if you enjoy playing music in the game, be sure to check it out.
I'm looking forward to seeing more amazing performances from all the great musicians out there.
Are you now? Well, since you're so excited about it and the festival, why don't you help launch the Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness? Yeah, I'll try to. All right, there's 3 steps to preparing for the festival. Number 1, Extreme Carnival Ensemble. We can practice getting into the flow with some rhythm games while the stage is still coming together.
Wow, those keys look really unique.
Yeah, they really are. And the second task is called the Trillion Trinket Trawl. Say that 3 times fast. The Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl, the Trillion Trinket Trawl. I did it.
Ooh.
We can't have a rockin' music festival without a rockin' venue. So, travelers will be helping Dvorak spruce it up with his list of items.
It's a piece of cake, right?
Yeah.
And
lastly, we have the meeting of melodies. Can't have a party without adoring fans, so we gotta invite fellow music lovers to come jam with us. After listening to their tunes, we can restore the missing music notes.
Oh, so we'll be able to hear them sing. That is super exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point. Music gets you pumped. And after we've rocked out to the pure spirit of music awesomeness in Inazuma, over in Mondstadt, we'll be dancing to a tense and thrilling tune.
Hold up. What do you mean by tense and thrilling?
Does it mean anything if I say Wind Trace, Seekers and Strategy has finally arrived?
Yes! I love Wind Trace. And yeah, it can get a little tense at times.
Well, the new name implies that the game has undergone some mechanics changes, yeah?
Yeah, you're correct. That's very intuitive of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'll be playing hide and seek as rebels and hunters, just like before, but there are a few new rules.
Ooh.
Yeah, when rebels are captured for the first time, they'll be exiled to the surveillance zone for a short period of time. Now, they will be automatically freed after their time out, but also their friends can try to help them escape the zone early. But if you get sent to jail twice, you're permanently deleted from the game.
Ooh, that does sound tense and thrilling.
Right?
And that's not all. Oh no, each round will have 6 signaling devices, which will prevent nearby rebels from disguising or concealing themselves. The rebels' goal is to repair these devices while also avoiding capture. Once they repair 4 devices, they win the match. Oh, and rebels can work together to repair these devices. And hunters will either need to prevent the rebels from repairing the signaling devices, or they can simply eliminate their opponents.
If you team up with friends, then watching these games should be a blast.
She gets it. She gets it. But the next part is even more thrilling. When rebels are fixing a signaling device, the device being repaired will enter the high-speed signaling state. What does it mean? It means it'll give off a light visible by every player in the area. In fact, the device will even be marked on the minimap.
Ooh, okay. So that means that repairing the devices will expose your location. Oh my gosh. It's these sort of unexpected risks that can be the most nerve-wracking. This is going to be super interesting to play.
Oh, absolutely. And in another event, travelers will receive a rather strange commission.
What do you mean, rather strange?
What I mean is, there's a chef who's famous for using unusual ingredients, and he wants to make friends with a pyro-regisvine.
Huh?
Oh yeah, and not just a pyro-regisvine, he also wants to befriend a primo geovician, and a jade plume terror shroom, and the millennial pearl seahorse.
Huh?
You guys heard me the first time. Yeah, I thought you would react this way. Anyway, a chef recently returned from a trip to Natlan, and he started getting some ideas. He thought he should toughen himself up by having his own companion. You know, just like how people from Natlan have Saurian companions.
That makes sense. Kind of. Wait, did you say that he came back from Natlan?
Listen, Damon. If you want to know the details, go check out the event when the version is live, all right? But for now, it's time for me to introduce the gameplay.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
We hear you.
All right, you got it.
You got it.
In this challenge, you can adjust the difficulty and your negotiation strategies. If you've got the guts, then you can take on fearless difficulty. You can also talk to Ranjit to adjust the number of negotiation strategies. So if you reduce them, it amps up the challenge difficulty, giving you the perfect opportunity to test your skills.
Cool.
Both active strategies and long-term strategies are available. You can trigger active strategies at will. However, your opponent's HP and level will change depending on the number of strategies that you've picked.
That's cool.
So you've got to choose your favorite strategies to come out on top. Play to your strengths.
Wow.
Noted.
And moving on, travelers should be familiar with our next event, Vibro Crystal Applications.
Ooh, it seems like the event involves connecting different vibrating crystals in order to generate different effects.
Aaron, I am so impressed by how intuitive
Ya
you
te lo
are.
jugamos.
Oh my gosh. That means
That is
so much
incredible.
coming from you.
Yeah, well, I meant it. Each round requires 2 teams. Before each battle, you can set up Vibro Crystal Harmonics plans for each of your teams. This will allow you to receive different combat buffs when you combine transmitter crystals and receiver crystals.
Basically, the transmitter crystal decides the trigger condition, while the receiver crystal determines the buff that your team gets as a result. By connecting them in different combinations, you can create varying harmonic effects. It's your custom buff plan.
Wow.
Spot on, Sarah Miller Cruz.
Thank you.
And you gain a harmonic point for each time that you trigger a harmonic effect. You can get even more combat bonuses if you accumulate enough harmonic points. Each challenge will have different trial characters, so you can choose the harmonic buff that works best for your team setup.
Nice.
Be sure to maximize your points if you want to exchange them for rewards.
Nice. Also, the Genius Invocation TCG event, the Forge Realms Temper, will be returning in version 4.6. The Heated Battle mode will also receive an update, so don't miss out, duelists.
And there's going to be an overflowing mastery event, so you can more easily train up the characters who need the extra boosty boost.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Max. You just did an amazing job.
That was impressive.
Thank you, Sarah.
And
Thanks, guys.
since you introduced so so many events in one go. I feel like you deserve a little break.
You know what? Yes, you agree?
I was gonna say,
I
I
agree
agree.
too.
I
I'll
agree.
agree.
So how about now, let's check out the
last redemption code!
Yay!
9, B, 3, A, D, C, Z, Y, 9. Vale. 9B 3A 3A, vale, MT. Listo.
Norman Cannon dice: esa canción es de Fontaine, creo.
No sé. Tú me lo estás diciendo, probablemente lo sea, ¿no?
UXBLACKBIRDXU dice: Códigos protogemas
Welcome
primer
back,
código,
everyone. Next up, we're presenting some information about improvements for different in-game systems.
Nice!
First up, we have some updates for the Serenity Pot, such as the Quick Obtain feature. Instead of having to navigate a bunch of menus, you can use this feature to put all missing furnishings into a queue, where you can use one click to purchase any missing components and then craft your desired piece.
Wow. Ooh, that does actually sound very convenient.
So convenient, so convenient. The avatar system will also be updated, so you'll be able to use more portraits of your familiar friends as your profile display.
Okay, van a hablar de
Oh, that mask is Hanachiru Sato, isn't it? Oh, and there's Arama, and the Thunderbird, and Rue, and more. This is amazing.
So many more. I'm sure lots of travelers like them. Treasure compasses have also been updated. Its markers will be displayed on both the large map and the mini map. The compasses will also include information about different map layers.
Sweet.
That's way more intuitive.
It's time to eradicate all the maps with 99% exploration progress.
Heck yeah!
Exploration!
Eradication!
Yes! Now
Nadie
that
lo
we've
hace,
gone
pero
over
bueno,
some
en fin.
updates to the game systems, it's time to talk about some Genshin Impact soundtrack news.
Let's go music!
Yeah, that's right. Genshin Impact's third Fontaine OST, Cantus Aeternus, will debut during version 4.6. This album features original music created by the Hoyo Mix team for the new region of Fontaine and related content.
Ooh, yeah!
Music is my favorite!
So hyped.
Oh no, y'all! It looks like there's nothing left for us to present. I know. So I think that means it's time for this special program to come to a close.
Say it's not so.
Is there anything else that y'all would like to share with all the travelers who are watching?
Yes.
What? We need to have an answer right now in this moment?
It's okay, you've got
now.
this. You've got this.
Okay, I'll make
go.
it easy and just be very selfish and say that I'm just so incredibly excited for Arlecchino. We did a lot of work with her. I think she's really cool, and I can't wait for everyone else to see how cool she is.
She's so cool.
Totally.
She's so freaking cool, and I love the whole quest and everything secret that I can't talk about right now. But I am also really excited for that and Linny's involvement in said things, and that's all I'm gonna say right now, guys.
It's so hard to talk about this without spoiling anything, but I'm
know.
so excited for you guys to experience this concert. It is so good, and all I can say is that I had more fun recording for this part of Genshin Impact than I've had in a long time recording. So,
Oh my gosh,
it's gonna be
that's amazing. Wow, I'm excited for all of those things too, and I'm also really pumped for the Wind Trace Festival because I love it so much. And it sounds like there's a ton of awesome things coming in version 4.6, so I hope everyone's excited.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yay! Wow, okay, I just have to say, this was so fun being here with you today.
I'm so
y'all.
glad I got to be here with you guys.
This was
Fun, guys.
such a great time. So thanks for being
Oye,
here,
Chris, espérame.
and I think that's all we've got for this program. So we will see you all in game.
See you guys in the
Bye.
game.
Bye. See you later.
Love you. Bye.
Pues nada, chicos, eso es el programa especial. Espero os haya gustado y pues nos vemos en la próxima. Bye, bye. Pues nada, chicos. Después de haber grabado, pues bueno, ¿qué os ha parecido ¿cómo se llama? El streaming. Me pareció un poquito
Norman
pocho,
Cannon
¿vale?
dice: ya se está acabando.
Ya se acabó. Ya se acabó. Está un poquito pocho, la verdad. Sinceramente, demasiado pochito. Bueno, o sea, por las cosas que trae normal, estuvo bien. Código, las cositas, el arequino,
Cristo válgame.
más allá del mapa, pero
Dice:
no me dieron nada más.
como siempre.
Sí, lo de siempre. O sea, no hay algo motivacional por detrás. Estoy subiendo el video, Chris. Ya está subiéndose, ¿vale? El del programa especial. Entonces vamos a ver lo que sí me gustaría que viéramos acá. Me gustaría que viéramos YouTube ya. Es lo que hablaba Lequino, ¿vale? Que eso puede ser que sea importante.
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of
¿Cuál es eso de los hashtags? No he entendido muy bien cómo va, Chris, pero por ejemplo, aquí en unos videos me lo tiraba el BitQ, ¿vale?
Norman Cannon dice: 2 misiones legendarias, eventos y la lanza.
Eventos y la lanza. Amén. Aquí. Acá. Y ahorita voy a cambiar.
of mythology and superstition.
Arriba.
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of mythology and superstition. Legends tell of how before the birth of the court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as Remuria. Remurians believed their king Remus would bring eternal prosperity to the islands of the high sea. However, the God King's seers prophesied discord. The greatest empire will face the most utter destruction, and this is Fortuna. Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land, and composed a splendorous symphony based upon it. He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise if they harmonized with his perfect symphony. But today... Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program! Let's take a look at the trailer! On occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Sino, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan, shrouded in secrecy.
We all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in the process.
But I did not anticipate we would meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neverlet, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon!
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
A traitor. Sino was chosen, but he was not the only one.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours.
I want you to become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I want you to become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along.
There are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father.
So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello, everyone. I'm Sarah Miller Cruz, the voice of the female traveler Lumine.
Ya hay cosas raras que como siempre en los trailers te ponen a la piel de gallina, pero luego recuerdas que no es así, ¿vale?
Cristóbal Gamer dice: tampoco se entiende mucho.
No, no se entiende tampoco. Pero sí, ya se entiende un poquito mejor. O sea, ella quiere ir a limpiar las aguas. Por lo que se vio ahí, ella quiere limpiar las aguas de impurezas, pero... ¿sabes de qué? ¿Sabe de qué? Según es la última misión de ellos, o sea, es lo que yo te decía, pues ya se van pues de Fontaine. Y lógico, tiene que ir a dejar la Gnosis esta vieja. Pero algo va a pasar en el camino. Que vaya a investigar a Remuria, que Nivelé le dice, nadie toca esas aguas hace años, dice prácticamente. Como diciendo, son aguas peligrosas, ¿vale? Mi amiga se las da de yo puedo, pues. YOLO. Ella hace su YOLO.
Zenevia. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Gracias, Nevia. Y si escuchaste ahí, básicamente es la orden, les dio una orden el viejito. ¿Cómo se llama? El viejito de los Fatui. Porque ahí lo mencionan. O sea, no dicen exactamente qué él, pero dice, el viejo dijo, el viejo dio una orden.
You should probably give him some space.
Para mí que es el viejito ese.
Seems like Valerina, honorary knight, cat whisperer.
This big cat just barged
Que
in here
volvamos
after
o algo así.
Snowball. He must have
Darke Art Yusuru. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Para mí que siempre se
Darke Art Yusuru.
cuando consiguen una gnosis se
Dice.
corrompen las personas.
Hola.
You really
Hola,
do
Darke,
have a way
bienvenido.
with cat.
Paimon thinks you deserve to take the credit this time. Sir Pouncelot seemed to calm down, right?
It doesn't matter to me.
Iris, ¿ves si tú puedes fijar los códigos?
Sir Pouncelot completely at ease. Paimon just needs to work a bit
Estaban los
more
códigos de
of her
las
magic
protogemas,
and he'll
pero
be as happy as can be.
yo no las he podido pegar. No he podido fijar.
BlackBIRDXU. Dice. Códigos protogemas.
Me mande
Primer
error.
código. WTKBMBD8ZZRZ. Segundo código. EAKZ. Segundo VHHRMZ. Segundo VHHR. 9B3 AMSIC 9. Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. No me deja fijar. BlackBIRDXU.
No, a mí igual me pone error.
Dice.
No deja.
Códigos protogemas. Primer código. WTKBMBD8ZZRZ. Segundo código. EAK5BU9HHRM. Tercer código. 9B3 AMSIC 9.
No deja.
Cristóbal Gamer. Dice. Yo me iré Black.
Ok. Chris, edita el... Bueno, ya lo edito yo. Voy a editar yo.
Darke Art Yusuru. Dice. Si están en cos creo que no las considera.
¿Ah?
RDKL Grunt. Dice. Bueno, ¿y qué tal? Ni tan mal.
Ok, vale.
Cristóbal Gamer.
No, está bien.
Dice. Nos vemos en la noche.
Dale, Crisi. Bien el...
Norman Cannon. Dice. Ese gato se ve arisco.
No se ve, es arisco.
Edward Riff. Bienvenido al árbol de Bird.
Hola, Edward.
You better be on your best behavior.
He's so...
He does have a...
The traces of restorative potion indicate that Huh? Oh, it appears...
Help,
I'm assuming the captain of the
Darke
investigation.
Aryusuru dice: si al gato le acarician el retoún, que tan feliz se pone.
There's no need to worry. Not too long
No les
ago,
ponen ratón aquí.
Interim Team Feline Treatment Case number 3, Sir Pounce. We
You're saying Sir...
well, I said...
Triple?
So that's for cats, which in turn...
Exactly.
That's awful.
You don't need to worry too much. The problem, although he still might appear a bit larger in light of
Whoa!
Sir Pouncelot's extreme level of anxiety. However,
Well, they are, no matter how...
if that's the case, then...
Wait.
Well, the any night he got...
All good points. He's been through...
Thank you so much.
Oh, no need.
Hey, my veil is...
It appears...
Paimon? Snowball?
Oh.
I've decided when I open for...
Oh, well... This errand...
I don't know much if my fellow knights run into any strays.
Thank you, the trial thing.
Now that Paimon can't wait for the furball.
Time to go.
Ad Astra... Thank you for...
¿4? Ah, vale, por la... del día. Ok, chicos, a ver.
Norman Cannon dice: Black, ¿cuándo harás la build de Arlecchino?
Ya está hecha, Norman. Te la voy a pasar por el Discord. O dile a Chris que te la pase. Lo que pasa es que no hemos hecho el video, ¿vale? Eso es lo que falta, nada más. Video. Si no, ahorita te lo muestro para que lo veas. ¿No?
Norman Cannon. Dice. Vale, gracias. RDKL Grunt. Dice. Bonita miniatura.
Gracias. Para el video que vamos a subir. Bueno, chicos, yo paso a retirarme el día de hoy. Mañana, en la nochecita les hago streaming de Genshin y estaríamos hablando pues prácticamente de los nuevos banners que son Arlequino, Lynette, Baisu y ¿cómo se llama el otro? No se me fue Scaramouche, aunque creo que ya les hice un video de eso, si no me recuerdo. Vale, creo que ya les hice el video de eso. De todos modos, haremos uno más formal.
Norman Cannon. Dice. Nos vemos en la noche Black.
Dale. Que descansen, chicos. Nos vemos. Portan bien. Gracias por haber venido y acompañarme. Nos vemos. Bye, bye.